In this video, we are going to be taking a look at how to make 100,000 gold super quick and build a boat for treasure. And you do not need any special blocks. You don't need any special glitches whatsoever. Just a couple minutes of setting up and you can start to make thousands of gold without even playing. I'm going to show you guys how to make a very simple and easy AFK grinder. It's not like the complicated ones that I've shown on the channel that make, hundreds of thousands of gold per day. But this one is very simple. The average player can make it, and you don't even need a lot of blocks. Like, literally anyone can make this. Be sure to stay tuned and also like the video and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that way you guys never miss out on a new upload. We're not gonna waste any more time. Let's hop straight into the video. It is probably my most asked question is like, what is like a basic AFK grinder that I can use? And well, I have to give major props to Wazz Roblox. I don't really know if they post anymore, but their videos are just so awesome. So make sure you guys go subscribe because they post some really awesome build mode videos, but they literally haven't posted in a year. So hopefully they do return because they're a really awesome creator. But we're not going to waste any more time. We're just going to start this straight off. So the first thing you guys are going to need is a normal wheel. And as I mentioned, I mean, this stuff is super cheap to build this with, especially if you just do all the quests in the game. You should have enough for pretty much all this stuff. All right, so first things first, we're going to build with anchor block turned on for now, and then we're going to place our wheel right about there on the inside. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a plastic block. And the reason why we're going to use a plastic block is because it's an extremely light block, and also it's pretty cheap and durable. So we're just going to be using that. And then we're going to place it out 50 blocks. So there's one right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 50 blocks just like that. Okay, and it's now officially 50 blocks long. That is exactly what we need right there. And this next part's also super easy. We're just going to take the other wheel that we're going to need and make sure anchor block still is turned on, by the way. We're going to place this wheel so that way it's standing straight up, kind of halfway on the block, just like this. And we're going to grab a plastic block. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long, and we're gonna go 1, 2 down, just like this. So it should look something like this. And then we're just gonna take our free portal, which you can get from the stage secret. This is also free, no Robux needed whatsoever. We're gonna place that right about there on the block. So the portal should not be touching the ground. If it's touching the ground, it's not going to work because this thing's gotta be able to move. And you're also probably wondering why in the world do we put a wheel here? Because this wheel is actually going to turn this portal sideways, and it's actually going to glitch out, so it almost catches us. So what we're actually building right here, for those of you guys interested, is a spawn catcher. And you're probably wondering how this is actually going to make us gold. Well, I'm going to show you here in just a second, but this is literally the most basic of most basic AFK grinders. Later on in the video, I'm going to show you an AFK grinder that just puts this to shame, but this is still very good for new players. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to grab our property tool. We're going to select everything, and we're going to turn off collisions, just like this, and then wheel torque, we're going to put that all the way to green. So make sure you have those two options right there, and we're almost done. And then literally all we're going to do is grab this little wheel right here, turn this wheel speed right here to, we're going to change this all the way down to 5, just like this. This is going to change at, this one's going to spin at 5. This one should change, yeah, at 50 speed right there. Okay, so make sure that those wheels are set. Also, I do recommend saving just because that way, if you accidentally crash, you have everything up to date and you're good to go. All right, now we literally could just use any fly glitch to take a portal to the front of the stage. So this one you can turn anchor block off. We're not going to need anchor block for now. I'm just going to take a jet turbine. I mean, you guys could use a thruster, you could use a fly glitch. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory here. I'm just going to be taking a jet. I mean, there's so many fly glitches you could use to move a portal. You could use the hinge glitch, all that, but this is probably the fastest for the sake of the video here. So I'm literally just going to bring this over to the front of the stage, but we don't want to go too far. Okay, I think this right here should be good. I'm going to turn my wheel speed all the way down to 5, just so that way I can get a little bit closer, but you don't want to go too close, because if you go too close, then it's not going to work. And also, I recommend going down a little bit because it will save you time. Over time, when you're doing this AFK grinder, if you put the portal higher up, it actually takes longer to get gold because you're falling for a longer amount of time. So try to have it like, a decent close to the ground. So then what we're going to do is we're going to pass through this wall every single time. The game's going to detect that we went through the first stage, and then we're going to get gold every single time. So this is the results. We just got 36 gold. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it definitely does add up. So now we have our complete contraption here All right, guys, let's do this thing. So we're going to grab ourselves a lever, a switch, a big switch. Literally does not matter. Click this turned on. Uh-oh, I did something wrong. I think it's not working because I saved it, but I think there's a quick fix to that. We're just literally gonna select everything except for the first wheel, just like that, and then we're going to boom, just like that. Okay, so everything else is unanchored now. All right, now let's turn this thing on. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna delete the switch now. You probably should have the switch there just so in case you want to turn it off. But basically, now if we actually reset here, this should grab us and bring us over to the stage here, just like this, and there we go. I mean, it works. I think I need to make the portal just like one more block longer. Oh, no, it works. Okay, never mind. I guess it's good. I guess it just needed to get warmed up a little bit, but it's honestly super easy to do this. Now, as I mentioned, this is just a normal basic AFK one, but for some reason this like oh, there we go, it just takes a minute. I was wondering why it wasn't catching me right there. It also depends on like the lag of the server. Sometimes if you're inside of a public server, you try to do this and it's laggy, it might not teleport you most of the time because the game's like lagging. So yeah, but I mean, you guys can see right here, I mean, this thing is doing not bad whatsoever. You leave this on and you can literally go do anything, make gold and build a boat, come back and have thousands of gold added to your account. I'm not entirely too sure how much gold this makes an hour because sometimes it is inconsistent, but if you just literally just leave this on, I'm just not gonna move here. Let's see if it teleports me because it is glitching a little bit. There we go. All right, so yeah, sometimes it takes a minute to teleport you to the stage, but then again, if you don't have to do anything, it's really not that bad. But this is the most basic AFK grinder inside of the game. Also, I just found out that UGray did come up with one of the original designs for this AFK grinder, so I also want to give massive props to UGray and also Wazz. But this thing's doing good. But now I want to show you guys what Barkytron and Golden Phoenix's gold grinder looks like, because I mean, yeah, this one's good, but check this out. All right, first off, they both have, Barkytron and Golden Phoenix have like an actual like headquarters when it comes to their AFK grinder. Yes, you guys heard that right. They literally have an HQ for their gold grinder, bro. What? They also have this, which pretty much sets it up for them. They have an automatic spike machine where it'll actually take spike blocks to any team on the map to the exact spawn point coordinates for each spawn point on each team, so that way you can make gold from people dying to the spike traps, and on top of that, you'll be going through the AFK grinder automatic. This AFK grinder is also set so that way when you claim the chest, it basically skips the animation of actually grabbing the chest, and it puts you right back inside of the gold grinder to start making gold again. I mean, it really doesn't get any better than this, but it actually does. I'm pretty sure they have another design that is better, which I think they're gonna post a tutorial someday, but I mean, nothing ever tops this right here. Now keep in mind that gold grinder right there, that AFK grinder, I should say, makes like 1.4 million gold in a day, which is absolutely ridiculous. With the one I just showed you, you probably won't have that much gold from a day just because it only gives you 36 gold per time, but it's a good way to get a bunch of gold without doing anything, really, so that way you can save up to make an even better AFK grinder like one of those. Let me know down below if this did help you out, but if you guys did find this video helpful, be sure to drop a big thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel with that notification bell turned on, and I'll see you guys all inside of the next one. Peace out and goodbye.